Emotional maturity is rare, and that is why it stands out the moment you experience it. It is not loud. It does not beg for attention. It does not need to prove itself. It shows up quietly in how she listens, how she reacts, how she loves, and how she walks away when necessary. Many people confuse emotional maturity with age, beauty, or experience, but the truth is far simpler and far deeper than that. Here are the signs that reveal a woman who is emotionally mature, the kind of woman many search for but few recognize until it is too late. The first sign is emotional self-control. She feels deeply, but she does not let her emotions control her actions. When she is upset, she does not explode, insult, or shut down completely. She pauses. She breathes. She chooses her words carefully. She understands that emotions are real but reactions are choices. Even in moments of anger or disappointment, she remains aware of herself and the impact of her behavior. Another powerful sign is accountability. When she is wrong, she admits it without turning it into a battle. She does not deflect blame or twist the situation to protect her ego. She can say, "I was wrong," and mean it. Not because she is weak, but because she values growth more than pride. She understands that accountability strengthens relationships instead of destroying them. She communicates clearly and honestly. She does not expect mind reading. She does not test love through silence or manipulation. If something bothers her, she speaks about it calmly and directly. She understands that unspoken expectations lead to resentment. Emotional maturity allows her to express her needs without attacking and without fear of being vulnerable. She respects boundaries, both hers and yours. She does not invade privacy, demand access, or confuse control with love. She understands that healthy relationships require space to breathe. At the same time, she knows how to protect her own boundaries without guilt or explanation. She does not tolerate disrespect simply to keep peace. Another sign is emotional consistency. Her love does not feel like a roller coaster. You do not have to guess where you stand with her. She does not disappear emotionally when things get difficult. She does not love intensely today and withdraw tomorrow. What you see is what you get. This consistency creates safety, and safety is the foundation of real intimacy. She handles conflict with maturity. Disagreements do not turn into wars. She does not bring up the past to win arguments. She does not insult or threaten to leave to gain control. Instead, she focuses on solutions, understanding, and compromise. She knows that conflict is not the enemy. Avoiding growth is. Emotionally mature women do not seek validation constantly. She enjoys attention, but she does not depend on it to feel worthy. Her confidence is internal. She does not measure her value by how many people desire her or how much reassurance she receives. Because of this, her presence feels calm rather than needy. She has emotional independence. She loves deeply, but she does not lose herself in love. Her happiness does not depend entirely on a relationship. She has her own identity, passions, values, and sense of purpose. This independence allows her to love freely, not out of fear of being alone, but out of genuine desire to share life. Another important sign is emotional resilience. She has been hurt before, but she did not allow pain to turn her bitter or closed off. She learned from heartbreak instead of letting it define her. She knows that love carries risk, but she still chooses it with wisdom rather than fear. She listens more than she reacts. When you speak, she listens to understand, not to respond. She does not dismiss your feelings or make everything about herself. She holds space for emotions, even uncomfortable ones. This ability to listen deeply creates emotional safety that many people crave but rarely experience. Finally, she knows when to walk away. This may be the strongest sign of emotional maturity. She does not chase people who consistently hurt her. She does not beg for effort, respect, or love. When a relationship no longer aligns with her values or peace, she leaves with dignity. Not out of anger, but out of self-respect. Emotionally mature women are rare because they require inner work. They require self-awareness, healing, and courage. They are not perfect, but they are intentional. They understand that love is not about possession, control, or drama. Love is about growth, respect, communication, and emotional responsibility. If you recognize these traits in someone, appreciate them. Protect them. Do not take them for granted. And if you see some of these qualities in yourself, nurture them. Emotional maturity does not just improve relationships, it transforms the entire way you experience love. Because in the end, real love does not feel confusing, exhausting, or unstable. Real love feels safe.